Good morning. Welcome back, everybody. Well, mental health challenges are spiking, and new indexes are showing more of us are experiencing acute anxiety, stress, and fear than ever. So what do we do?
Yeah, we have happiness expert and best-selling author Neil Pasricha bringing us some simple exercises on ways to prioritize our mental health. Good morning, Neil.
Neil!
Good morning, Dina. Good morning, Devo. Thanks for having me.
It's so good to see you. I just want to ask, where did you find a quiet place at this hour? Because I know you have a busy young family. Did you escape into a quiet room?
Yes, I have asked my wife to hold my 3 children like quietly for like a few minutes right now. You may hear a thump and a scream at some point.
Or they might all come traipsing through like that BBC reporter that's now gone famous and infamous. Yes, but it's so good to see you. So first things first. First of all, I adore you and your advice. And that's why you're a best-selling author, because you always give real advice. So how do we balance amongst these feelings of anxiety, fear, depression, all of that stuff right now while getting through?
Well, I think we all need to take a huge, deep breath. And first of all, recognize this is hard. This is hard. Saying and reaching out to people and saying, I'm sorry for the challenges your child's going through. I'm sorry for the stress of your father on the front lines. And trying to just offer human connection is the biggest thing. I also want to just say, Dina, as we're all going through this right now, let's be really, really mindful. I know I'm talking to you guys, and this is a community program, and I love hearing Frankie talking about social distancing from Canada Geese and everything. And this is great, but I want to just say at nighttime, we got to stay off our phones. We got to stay off the news. Everybody knows about intermittent fasting. You know what that means? Don't eat after dinner. Yeah. Don't eat before breakfast. Stretch it out. Go as long as possible. How long can you go without food? It's great for you. I want you to think about intermittent fasting on your news diet, okay? For some people, like me, you have a tendency to check the news at 11 p.m. at night and then 6 a.m. when you wake up in the morning. Don't do that, okay? Work it down, 10 p.m., 9 p.m., 8 p.m., work it up, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. How long can you stretch like taffy the amount of hours you are off the news? You have to cultivate calm inside yourself first. As you said, mental health indexes are showing that we are all suffering from increased anxiety and stress. So try to pull away. If you can make it a whole day without checking the newspaper or checking a news site, that's actually going to be a real big positive for you right now. It helps you take a deep breath.
Good advice. Mental nourishment is key.
Yeah. So what do we do in that time, though? Because people feel like they need to check what's going on. They want to be up to date. So what are some of the, not just distractions, but ways to kind of curb that?
Absolutely. First thing you got to do is center and ground yourself when you get out of bed. The biggest weapon we have in our toolkit right now is routine, okay? Hanging out with you guys in the morning, having some laughs, hearing your Woody Woodpecker call. That's great. Before you get that, when you open your eyes in the morning, I want you to start with a 2-minute morning practice. Grab a pen, grab a note paper, and write down 3 things. Number 1, I will let go of. Number 2, I am grateful for. And number 3, I will focus on. I will let go of how much screen time my kids are getting. I will let go of the fact that I can't visit my dad in the old folks home right now. I will let go of the fact that I'm not all in on work at this moment because I'm trying to take care of my kids. Release the stress. We know from research that actually writing it down helps. I am grateful for hearing woodpeckers in my backyard, right, Roger? I am grateful for the fact that I had a conversation over my backyard fence with a neighbor I'd never met. You know, I'm grateful for no traffic jams on the way down to the BT studio. Write down a few things that are positives right now. And finally, I will focus on, this one's very important. What's happening in our bodies right now is our cognitive load has gone way up. We're trying to remember how many times to wash our hands, whether we should rinse the groceries, all that kind of stuff. It's overwhelming. So I will focus on is one thing, just one thing only that you are going to do today. And if I may, the number 1 priority for all of us right now needs to be exercise.
Okay, yes, and we do a Moving in the Morning segment every day for that reason. Why do you think it's so important?
Because right now we have a lot more going on in our brains, that stress, the anxiety, and what's happening is we're not increasing the oxygen to our bodies to make up for it. In fact, most of us, including myself, aren't even at our pre-pandemic levels of exercise, right? When we used to be able to go to the gym, right? So you have to get up to your pre-pandemic level of exercise to sort of get to equilibrium and then increase it to make up for how much other stuff that's on your mind these days. And the gratitudes are just as important, Dina. I just want to say, like, there are small pleasures to be found everywhere. Getting excited because the online grocery delivery order coming tomorrow has a new flavor of jam.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, all the things that you're grateful for, the things that you have as opposed to things that you do not. So thank you so much again for sharing, and go follow Neil's Instagram account. It's chock full of great advice every single day, as well as globalhappiness.org. Stay safe. It's so good to see you. We hope to check in again. You're always so inspiring. Thanks, Neil.
Thank you guys
Neil.
for having me.
Love to the fam.
Take care.